This is the word of the Lord from April 25th, 2026. How have you protected your wounds? How have you kept them covered so that only you could see them and no one else? How have you withheld honesty, and by doing so, you have kept what wounded you inside? You have buried that pain and covered each and every wound with a lie. The lies are what you told yourself, that this wound needs to be covered, that this wound is so deep it needs to be covered to heal, that this wound is too much to heal, that it needs to be kept concealed, it needs to be left alone for time to repair it, for things to change before you can bring it up again. And if things don't change, you can just bury it over and over again. You can just conceal it and find other things to do instead of address it. But when another wound occurs and another wound occurs, your reaction becomes more and more severe. You become more hostile or more isolated because you now are responsible for covering another wound and another wound. It has happened again and again because you thought before, and you think even now, that you are responsible for covering these wounds. When covering a wound only works initially. When a wound is bleeding, it needs to be covered so the blood stops it. It's how we triage an initial wound. We stop the bleeding, but afterwards, when it has stopped bleeding, it needs to be exposed. The air needs to be on that wound in order for it to heal, meaning the breath and the wind of God needs to blow on that wound and heal it. When it's no longer covered, it can be healed. When it's exposed, it can be healed. But if we cover every wound and bandage it tight, it just stays in the same state. It does not heal over time. It stays in the exact same state, and it still hurts many, many years later. These wounds need to be uncovered in order for the breath of life, the ruach, to blow upon them and bring healing. Expose them and confess them, and they can be healed. And when you are healed, your response to situations, your behavior, it will change. Your reaction, it will change. You will act according to God and not by an unhealed perspective. You will no longer defend yourself and seek to protect yourself, but will allow God to do that for you. You will place it in His hands, what He can control, and stop believing you have control when you do not. True healing is in honesty. True healing is in truth. True healing is in surrender. Have you done this? When is the last time you have done that? For even today, I see more wounds than healing. I see the wounds that are still waiting to be healed. Remember, I am the physician that heals wounds, but I am also the deliverer and the restorer of your soul. I am the one who restores your soul. I restore what was damaged and what was ruined and what was broken and what was wounded. I am the restorer. No other can do it but me. So call upon me. Come before me. Let us reason together. Tell the truth and let me cleanse you and heal you and restore you today. This is what my people must do, declares the Lord. Amen.